Everyone thinks the Federal Reserve was born from economic wisdom. It was actually born from panic, secrecy, and a midnight train. In the autumn of 1907, American banks collapsed without warning. The stock market plummeted. Depositors lined up outside banks demanding their cash. Within weeks, the financial system nearly froze solid. No central authority existed to stop the bleeding. J.P. Morgan, the banker himself, had to personally broker deals between rival institutions to prevent total collapse. That crisis haunted the nation for 6 years. By 1912, Congress was determined. Never again would America face a financial panic without a backstop. But what kind of backstop? A government-run central bank felt too European, too monarchical. A private cartel of bankers felt too corrupt. The solution had to look neutral. It had to feel democratic. On November 22, 1910, 7 of America's most powerful bankers boarded a private railcar bound for Jekyll Island, Georgia. They brought blueprints, ledgers, and a single shared fear: financial instability. For 9 days, they drafted a plan in absolute secrecy. No public announcement. No congressional debate. Just bankers designing the rules that would govern American money itself. What emerged from Jekyll Island became the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. President Woodrow Wilson signed it into law on December 23. The Fed was structured as a network of 12 regional banks, each nominally independent but coordinated by a central board in Washington. It was a hybrid, part government, part private institution, deliberately ambiguous, deliberately balanced. The Fed's core mandate was elegantly simple: stabilize the money supply, prevent panics, and act as lender of last resort when banks faced collapse. In theory, no single bank could ever again trigger a cascade of failures, but control over money meant something deeper. The Fed could now influence interest rates, credit availability, and the entire rhythm of economic growth and contraction. The creation of the Fed didn't solve banking crises forever. History proved otherwise, but it fundamentally reshaped how America thought about financial stability. Before 1913, banking was fragmented and chaotic. After 1913, there existed a single institution that could theoretically respond to systemic shocks. Whether that power was used wisely remains, even now, fiercely debated. What's often overlooked is that the Fed emerged not from economic theory, but from fear. Fear of chaos. Fear of another 1907. The bankers on Jekyll Island weren't philosophers, they were pragmatists trying to preserve their own system. That tension between public stability and private interests has defined the Fed ever since. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you want to understand how today's financial system actually works, subscribe for the deeper stories behind the institutions that shaped it. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.